Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hindu Center of Atlanta's special series on the occasion of Ramnavmi. Today, Acharya has joined us from Mauritius and he will be explaining the significance of Ramnavmi and we will understand after his lecture about the Ramnavmi and Bhagwan Maryada Purushottam Sri Ramchandra ji. Acharya ji.
Oh, namaste, everybody. Welcome. Let's bring our mind to focus. Sit down straight, close the eyes gently, deep inhale and exhale. And we'll chant the Gayatri mantra, which is also the Guru mantra, basically, which is chanted at the beginning of education. We are all on the learning curve, so let's delve into the Gayatri mantra part. Om Bhurabhuvah Svah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Slowly, gently open the eyes, keep the focus. Ramnavmi. This is also known as the Vasantiya Navratri, the Navratri of the month of Chaitra in the season of spring. Ramnavmi, Ram is the personality, the main character of the Ramayana. And Navami means 9, and we celebrate that over 9 days. Remember, celebrating the life of great personalities is not just only a formality. It's time to dwell in their life history, learn the good things, and apply that in life. Ramayan, and the original Ramayan is from Maharishi Valmiki. This is the Valmiki Ramayan. And if we want to go into the authority or the authoritative version of the Ramayana, it's only and only the Valmiki Ramayana. That's the authentic piece. Otherwise, all the others are only versions recalibrated according to the concepts that were running into the mind of the translators or rewriters. Valmiki Ramayan, now the word Ramayan itself is into 2 words. Ram Ayan, it's the time or the era during which Sri Ramchandra lived. If we take it into the modern times, we can call it the biography, but it's the life story of Sri Ram. Understanding now what is the meaning of Ram. Sanskrit gives the word Ram as Ramaya, which then translate into Hindi as Anandena. And when somebody is called Ram, just as during the Namkaran Sanskar within the Vedic Hindu philosophy, all names are given with a meaning to inspire the child to live life within that framework and realize the name. So Ramaya Anandena, giver of happiness. And how we see Sri Ram as a giver of happiness, if we look into the life story of Sri Ram, ideal son, ideal sibling, ideal friend, ideal leader of the army, commander-in-chief, and doing a war on ethical basis. Once the enemy is vanquished, he has only compassion and request that Ravan be cremated with all due honors. And when he ascends the throne, he becomes the ideal ruler. That's why we celebrate the life of Sri Ram, and who is rightly honored as Maryada Purushottam Sri Ramchandra Ji. Maryada for always staying within the framework of Dharma. This is Maryada. And Dharma we can easily translate it, though we have no corresponding word in English or other languages. We can rightly say this is the code of conduct for ethical or righteous living. So having kept himself within that framework, he is called Maryada. Purushottam because he showed an exemplary conduct in his life. And that made him a great human being. Shri is the affectionate way of calling people, Shri or Srimati. And Ram, I've given the definition. And then Chandra, he was called Ram Chandra, but Chandra means just shining like the brilliant moon on the day of Purnima, full moon. And however he lives his life and whatever he does, he leaves the imprint. He has left his imprint in the sense of time through the brilliance of his personality. Now, understanding the celebrations of Ramnavmi. It's a period where we say we spend time in devotion as a devotee of Sri Ram Chandraji. Let's understand the basics of devotion. Sanskrit and the Vedas gives devotion as Kasmai Deva Yaha Visha Vidhema, which is from the Vedas. And it says, Ishwar ki bhakti kare ya Ishwar ki ajya palan kare. So, living life as per the guidance, the instructions of God makes the person a devotee of God. Living as per the instructions and guidance of the parents makes us a devoted child to the parents. Living up to the guidance and the instructions of our teachers makes us a devotee of our teacher. Pitri Bhakt, Matri Bhakt, and Guru Bhakt. So if we go on the same yardstick, a devotee of Sri Ram would be more someone who follows the guidance and the instructions of Sri Ram Chandraji. And the ideal is Bhakta Hanuman. He is referred to as Bhakta Hanuman. And Bhakta Hanuman is not seen doing the arti of Sri Ram, but rather follow the ideals reflected in the personality, in the doings of Sri Ramchandraji. So if we really, on this occasion of Ramnavmi, trying to be devotees of Sri Ramchandraji, let's take it from there that there is no other way than treading or setting ourselves on the footpath or the footprints left by Sri Ramchandra ji. And that is, if we recall, when we were kids, our parents were telling us the story of Sri Ramchandra ji and the other characters of the Ramayana to us. They always instilled in us to copycat the personality, the behavior, the way of doing, the way of managing things that Sri Ramchandra ji was doing. So for a successful celebration of Ramnavmi, let's resolve that we too can become great. We too can become Maryada by living within the framework of Dharma. We can become Purushottam by living to the ethics of righteous living Dharma. And we can also become brilliant people, just as Sri Ramchandra ji, by unfolding the brilliance of human values within us. And this is the story, in the very short brief, the story of Sri Ramchandra ji and the purpose of celebrating Ramnavmi. Let's spend time in analyzing the character, the personality of Sri Ramchandra ji as we do in literature studies. And then let these good virtues flow into our lives on a daily basis in whatever we do, whatever we think about, whatever we speak about, and whatever we do in life. That would be really meaningful celebrations of Ramnavmi in our life. Now, if any question on that, the purpose and the intro to the subject, I'll be pleased to answer.
Okay, Acharyaji, today is the first day we started this series for the Ram Navami, and we will continue the topic of understanding Ram Navami for next 9 days. So we will continue tomorrow again. Thank you.